Boys and girls, welcome back. It's your boy Naj. Today we're fixing the world's biggest common problem with the G80 M3 and M4. Now I know damn well this is gonna stir up a lot of feelings and a lot of hate in the G80 community. Luckily, I'm not one to give a fuck, all right? And without me even having to say anything, you could probably already assume what it is that I'm talking about. These two behemoth-ass grills, each one has got its own zip code. A personal little message to the designer of this front end. It's two words, fuck and you. This has got to be the nosiest looking front end in automotive history. The car looks like it's always trying to speak to your fucking manager. I can't take it anymore. So I got to working on a solution, right? I've been designing parts for over a decade. I promise you, this grill ain't no fucking match for me, okay? 110% of the G80 M3 and M4s that you guys see on the road, they get the CSL style grill. You did nothing with the CSL style, the front end is still ugly. That's like going in for a nose job and coming out with the same nose, but in carbon fiber. Like, what are we doing here? I call it the coping grill because it's a coping mechanism for people to think they actually fixed the problem. So I actually made 3 different concepts, and in my opinion, the best one I'm saving for last, all right? Now, out of all the concepts that I'm gonna show you guys, I want you to let me know in the comments which one you guys think looks nicer. The winner is gonna go into production. Will it look drastically better? We're gonna have to do 2 things. Fuck around and find out. Let's go.
For the first step of any reverse engineering, I got a 3D scan, and I'm getting the most accurate 3D scan in order to reverse engineer this piece. Once that scan's done, it goes into Fusion, and I retrace all of the shapes that are gonna be extruded from the piece in order to make the final unit. And the piece we're actually gonna make is going to be a cover that comes across the grill, and it will follow these 2 body lines here. And the goal is to make it look like it is part of the factory bumper.
I know some of you guys are asking yourself, well, doesn't that obstruct airflow? And actually, no. This whole section that we're covering is actually already fully enclosed. There is not any ventilated area in this entire section that we're covering with the modification.
Once the design is done, it goes straight to the printer. All right, so here are the 2 prototypes for this unit. So that's 1, and this is 2. Now let's test fit them onto the car. Let's make sure there's no gaps, everything is good. And then we are going to move on to step 3. So this would be the passenger side piece. Okay. You guys see how it closes on this edge perfectly. We made a little cutout for the parking sensor, and it hits this corner out here just about right. That's side 1. Now side 2. Yes! All right, so this literally took like a couple of days to design, because here's the thing you have to keep in mind. I had to subtract the dimensions of all of the details in this area here so that it fits and hugs everything perfectly, right? Now that this is done, we are gonna move on to step 3, and that's paint matching the units to the rest of the bumper. Now there is a company called Scratches Happen, right? What they do is they give you your exact paint matched color in a rattle can, right? They also give you this little handle. I think this was extra, but they also give you this clear coat. Now we're gonna spray those 2 pieces, and then we're gonna apply them, and hopefully we're gonna get the final end result that we are after. I'd like to thank Spindrift for sponsoring this video. I'm just kidding, they didn't do shit for me. We're one step closer. Guys, we just got the pieces paint matched to the Santorini blue. Again, this is by no means a final product. You can still see the split between both pieces since I had to slice it on the 3D printer. But this is gonna give us the most accurate visual on how this modification is gonna look. And I am way too excited to try these on. And keep in mind, this is the first modification in the world of this type where you're not swapping the grill out, you're not changing it, you're not putting any Alibaba grill alternatives. So we're gonna see what the verdict is. Did we fuck the car up completely, or did we revolutionize the way this front end is gonna look? Start with the passenger side. Yo. Okay. Let's get the right side on. You guys ready to see how this looks? I know the haters are gonna be real fucking busy in the comment section, but god damn, look at this.
Looks way better than stock for starters, okay? But one of my friends did actually suggest, what if we raised the corners a little bit just to give the upper grille a little shape, you know, a little bit of features. So let's move on to concept number 2. All right, guys, so here we have concept number 2, right? Now with this one, it's pretty much the same as concept number 1, except I did raise all 4 corners a little bit just to give the upper grille now a little bit of sharp, edgy-ish features. So same, but different. Let's see how it looks. So that's actually kind of interesting to look at. You know, a couple of my friends already said they like this version more than version 1, but the problem is they have shit taste in design. So let me know down in the comments what you guys think. All right, guys, so here we have our third and final concept. This is all one piece. It merges the right and left side together. I call this the Uniflow. I just made that up. But I feel like this is gonna be the winner because there's not that gap in the middle, which I feel like a lot of people are gonna comment on the separation between the left and right sides and concept number 1. So this would essentially fix that problem. So let's get this on. Let's see how this one looks. I think this is it. This is exactly what this car needs, in my opinion. I like this version more than the rest. As you can see, this is a one piece, it goes across, and if the paint match is done right, unlike this prototype here, it would look even better than it looks right now. Well, boys and girls, that is it for this video. Let me know down in the comment section which concept you guys like more out of the 3. I don't know, did we fix this major German fuck up? Or did we make it worse? I don't know. Let me know down in the comment section out of the 3 which one you guys like more. Also, I don't know if you've noticed, but the carbon spoiler on the car is missing. And the reason it's missing, I designed 4 new concepts for an elevated spoiler for the G80 M3, okay? It's something that brought out some crazy imagination ideas in my head, all right? We are gonna be releasing them in next week's video, so make sure you hit the like and subscribe button because we're gonna take a vote out of all 4 spoilers, which one people like the most, and whichever 1 or 2 people like more, we are gonna put them into production. So any feedback, questions, comments, leave them down below. We will get to them as soon as we can. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.